I'm Amy Sweezy. We are back, day one of TESOL 2022. I'm here with another exhibitor, very exciting, scanning pens. We have Tim Stanton, who is the Business Development Director from the Northeast. I want to know, what is a scanning pen and what does it do?
Sure, so what it is, in layman terms, is a portable handheld scanner that acts exactly like a highlighter that's going to read text off a printed page, novel, book, worksheet, and read it back to someone through earbuds, or aloud, or on a speaker, so that they're basically born out of dyslexia to help any case where someone's had an accommodation for a human reader. They can actually turn around and on their own access printed text and have the correct pronunciation and the word read back to them. So not necessarily replaces, but supports a human reader when there's been that kind of accommodation.
Is this a brand new thing, or have this been around for a while?
Well, the global headquarters are in the UK, and we've been in the US for just over maybe 6 years now, but the company's been around since 2004.
Okay.
So we're in about 8 or 9 countries now. Australia, UK, Ireland, Canada, and the US, and India.
So when you scroll past, can you go too fast?
Actually, a lot of kids and adults get very excited the first time, and will take in, get it, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah. Speed read.
And then half the time people are going to me, hey, it doesn't work. Slow down, take your time. Remember when you were in school? Yeah. Everyone gets excited because it opens up so many worlds for people. There's people who can't actually, for the first time in their life, or actually read on their own because they've had dyslexia since they're 5, 6 years old. So in that way, we open up a lot of worlds, and it's a blast to hear. We get tons and tons of happy stories. People have said, I think so-and-so cried. And I'm like, oh, no, what? No, she cried because the first time she was able to read on her own.
Happy tears, that's great. How does this benefit specifically the English language teaching community?
Sure, so a lot of the ESL community deals with kids and adults from other cultures who, they're really shy and reluctant to ask for help. And also, the key to success is practicing over and over and over again. So if you're in a classroom and you have 2 people you want to tutor one-on-one, you have another 6, 7, 8 that also want to have access. So this can help you manage the chaos in the room. I can run over here, deal with 2 people need me one-on-one, while these other 8 on their own, totally getting it on their, having access to everything. So best part being that a lot of students, they can understand when they talk to their peers, they can watch TV, they can listen to music and get the English, but when it comes to the written word, it's a real struggle, and they get a little overwhelmed and a little shy, reluctant. This builds confidence. The more engaged you are, the more you want to try. The more you want to try, the better you get. The better you get, the happier you are. Engagement. So in that respect, everyone's happy.
Okay. If people are here in person, where do they find you in the exhibit center?
We're at 212.
212. All right. And when they come there, what will they find at your booth besides you and the pen?
So we have all our printouts. We have a nice couple of pens floating around the table.
So we can try them?
Actually try them. Come on over and try them. By the way, they'll scan in English and French and Spanish. And in Spanish, it'll be in the Catalan and also Latin American dialect. By the way, in the English version of this, you can actually set accents, because since we're in Ireland, we have an Irish accent. And if we're in Scotland, a Scottish accent, most people are like, that's cute, but what do I need it for? He goes, well, if you want to read Joyce, it'd be kind of nice to hear in the vernacular. If you want to poetry, Shakespeare in the accent. So, and also accents, big deal to English language learners. But the key is being comfortable, confident to work independently and access on your own. By the way, it's mobile. It's not tied to the Wi-Fi at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're dealing with a lot of people from certain parts of the world, and also down the street in Pittsburgh, where the internet might be reliable.
Right.
And they're like, I need something. Everybody has these, web access applications. And they're working on things in their class, and next thing you know, internet's down. Well, this don't have this problem.
So do I have a monthly subscription to it?
Nope, just buy it as is. Yep.
Wow. Good tidbit.
So also think of students taking this on field trips.
Right.
Taking this to museums, planetarium, It's about access on your own when you want it. Now think of kids. I just talked to someone from a school that focuses on refugees for girls, and she's dealing with multicultural challenges, and certain kids, young girls especially from those cultures, super shy, super reluctant to ask for help. This is something that gives them an opportunity to just on their own, at their own pace. And next thing you know, a few more worlds get opened up and everything's in English for them.
Now, this is your first time at this convention.
First time here, yeah.
For you and for Scanning Pens.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Very excited, very excited.
Yeah.
A couple of people back home, when I'm texting them, telling them, you should have come, sorry we didn't invite you. But we're very small, we're working very, very hard, and everything has to be done yesterday, but we're working as hard as we can, so we find about stuff like this and we act as quick as we can. So next year, we're doing a whole bunch.
Now you know, yes. And so for everybody who is watching that's at home and couldn't be here in person, do you have a website or a way that they can find you to find more information?
Yeah, that's at www.scanningpens.com or readerpen.com. By the way, this is the Reader Pen. We have another device that's a translation device called the Lingo Pen.
Okay.
That's in eight languages.
Oh, wow.
So you can go from French to English, English to Russian, Russian to German. Mostly, it's best for just a few words or a few lines at a time, but it's nice to have in a pinch, whereas you're working primarily in total immersion in English with this device. But somebody needs that little extra help. There's another one called the Lingo Pen. So lingopen.com, readerpen.com.
Okay, so they get that information on the website or stop by your booth here if they're in person.
Yep.
At TESOL 2020. All right, Tim Stanton, Scanning Pens, thank you so much
Thank you
for your time.
Great.
Exciting product. Enjoy the rest of the convention.
Great, thank you.